everyone, welcome back. Hold on. Sims 2 soundtrack's on. We're locked in. I apologize because I have not streamed for a few days. I was in England. I went to a wedding. Great fun. Lovely time. But I'm back now. I got back last night. I'm not gonna lie. The jet lag is getting me worse than usual. But that's fine. I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning. I recorded 2 videos already today. It's like 11 a.m. But you know what? Here we are. So, anyway, we're gonna probably check out the build kit because it came out last week when I was gone, so I didn't get a chance to play with it yet on stream or anything. So we're gonna do that today. We'll probably yap a little bit. I don't know. But that's why I'm streaming at kind of a weird time because I figure I don't think I'm gonna be awake later. Or at least, well, I'll be awake. But normally I stream from like 4 until 7. And I just don't think that's a good time for me to start the stream, given the jet lag situation. So, anyway, I know it's kind of weird, but this is where I am. But yeah, happy Wednesday? It's Wednesday, right? Gee, yeah, it is. Geez, this week has been... I want to talk about what I was up to while I was gone, too, because I went to Stonehenge. I've wanted to go to Stonehenge forever. I also saw Evita in London, which was really fun. Obviously went to the wedding, which was exciting. Yeah, it was a fun few days. So yeah, I'm usually live at this time sort of in the morning on Wednesdays. I would have gone live a couple hours ago. When I'm like, that's my usual stream time is 9 a.m. on Wednesdays, but I was recording with the kit because I want to post a video with the kit today. So did that first. And now we can actually stream and yap and stuff. Okay, let me get the game ready. I have kind of like a vague idea of what I want to build. But you saw me in Bath, but you were too awkward to say hi. I'm sorry. I know it's kind of scary to like come up to people, but you could have. I'm not scary, I promise. Yeah, we went to Bath on Monday with Dan's mom and sister. So I went into the Roman baths. I've wanted to do that forever. So that was pretty exciting too. Yeah, our wedding anniversary was on Monday, Mrs. Play Sims, technically. Dan and I have been married for 4 years now. You might think, Kayla, you had a wedding 6 months ago. Yep, that's true as well. Both of those things can be true at once. But yeah, it was our 4-year wedding anniversary on Monday. And we went to Bath with Dan's mom and his sister. And Taylor Swift got engaged. I was on the plane when that happened. Dan bought Wi-Fi. And he like showed me a Pop Crave tweet. I was reading on the plane, my little Kindle, minding my business. He looks at me silently, jaw dropped, Pop Crave tweet, and shows it to me. And I was like, is that real? Is that fake? Like, what is that? Because it was from Pop Crave, which, like, they don't usually lie, I guess, on Pop Crave. I don't know, but that's how Dan found out, is the Pop Crave tweet. And that's how I found out as well. So, pretty exciting stuff, though. It's kind of fun. Their pictures were really pretty. I was very impressed. I did see the Sims PJs. Yeah, the Sims pajamas at Primark. I did see them. I heard about those too. That's one of those things when things like that happen, when there's like a Sims collab with somebody else, everybody ever sends it to me. I don't even mean you guys. I mean like my cousin, my friend from school. Whenever there's a thing like that that's like kind of like outside of the Sims, but still the Sims, everybody shows me. They're like, Kayla, have you seen this? And I'm like, wow, I can't believe it. Meanwhile, I got sent it like 10 times. But it's fun that people get excited about it. And they want to show you. But I did see them. I don't have them. I didn't buy them. But I did hear about them. So I feel like a lot of you probably have a similar experience where like, I don't know. It's kind of the same thing as like if your friend knows that you play loads of Sims and they hear about like a new Sims expansion pack, like the Fairies pack, and they're like, did you hear about Fairies? And you're like, yeah, I did 2 weeks ago. But yeah, it's cool, right? But you don't tell them that you already knew because you want them to like feel happy that they have to tell you. But in your head, you're like, yeah, I did know about that already. Yeah. But yeah, the Sims pajamas, they're selling them at Primark in the UK. So I don't know if they're going to come here or not. Like if they'll be accessible to us here. Some of my friends are like, do you want me to order them for you? But Yeah, anyway, they're cute. They are very cute. Let me show you a couple of pictures. Oh, also, listen, chat. If I sound like I'm being quiet or shy, it's because the guy is here working on the bookshelves again, and he is hammering stuff. So you might hear him too. But it is what it is. It's fine. Maybe I'll start with that. This is a picture from yesterday. I don't know what he's done so far today. I haven't been down there. I haven't gone downstairs since he got here because I'm scared. But this is what everything looks like so far. It actually is like bookshelves now. Obviously he hasn't put the shelves in yet, but the big thing that happened when I was away is they reframed. This door used to go all the way to the wall over there. It was like double wide. Now it's just one wide so that we can fit the bookshelves back there. And there's actually shelves in there. Do you see how tall they are? I had this light. I have had her. That part's not new. Just the shelves. And they smoothed all the walls too. This wall used to have horrible texture and they're gonna put wallpaper on it so it's smooth now too. So it's gonna be really nice. They obviously have to paint it and put the wallpaper up and then finish like installing the rest of the shelves, but very exciting things. It's the sleek bathroom light fixture. It kind of does look like that, yeah. Okay, so what am I gonna start with? Let me get a picture of me in front of Stonehenge. Okay, well this one my hair looks kind of wacky because it's blowing in my face, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. You know when you have like 20 pictures of the same place of you on your phone? Here's me at Stonehenge. Went there on Monday. Thrilling. Absolutely thrilling. Had so much fun. I think Dan's mom was like, "You want to go to Stonehenge? Why?" That's why. And then after we went to Stonehenge, we went to Bath. Oh, I think the pictures that Dan took of me at Bath might be on his phone and not mine. Because I went to the Roman baths, but there's not a picture of me. Here, this is 2 pictures of the bath, though. I'll start with the good one, then you can see the bad one. Look. Beautiful. Stunning. And then... Ooh. Ooh. Yum, delicious, right? Anyway, I'm gonna post pictures on Instagram later. I haven't gone through the ones from the camera yet, so I don't know what they look like. So I haven't posted anything on Instagram yet, but I will post pictures on Instagram later. Why would you show us that? Forbidden soup. Anyway, it's a really nice museum. The baths, the Roman baths in Bath. Oh wait, where's my game here? Hold on. There you go. That was really fun for me to get to go to. I really liked it there. It's so pretty there in Bath. I felt really embarrassed because I was with, embarrassed is the wrong word. But you know, when you're like around only British people. So we're like at the wedding, right? And it's Dan's cousin. So it's his whole family's there. Everybody there is British but me. Everybody. And they're talking like, oh yeah, we're going to go to Bath on Monday, blah, blah, blah. And every single person says Bath, obviously. I don't say that. But then I like second guess myself, like, should I be saying that? But I can't, it's very like, I feel so ridiculous saying that. But then, so then I'm like, it's Bath. But then it's, So I kept like second guessing myself when I was talking to them. Like, I don't know what I should say. When you're talking to like an American, it's fine, it doesn't matter. But when I was talking to them, I was like, which one makes me sound more silly? Because I feel silly saying Bath, but then everyone else is saying that, so I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that was my big trip on Monday. So I think people like, you know, people in different places in the UK say it differently anyway. But like all of Dan's family says Bath. So you're saying it right. They're just from the wrong part of England. Thank you. Yeah, I feel that way. Dan's dog, she no longer is with us. She passed away a few years ago, but why did I say it like that? That's horrible. But her name is Lottie, like Lottie. And I say Lottie, like sort of like, it sounds like I'm saying it with D's, Lottie. But they all say Lottie. And it's like very uncomfortable for me to say Lottie. Like I have to like, I don't know, I feel like I have to really try to say Lottie, and I feel like I'm doing an accent and like I sound silly, but everybody else says it Lottie, and then I'm like, well, should I be saying it like that? But I can't say it. It's so uncomfortable to say that out loud. Like I. So anyway, Lottie. It's funny how that happens. Yeah, it's like Dan and the squirrel thing. Yeah. It is a cute name for a dog. I agree. Well, yeah, and then I'm like, does it sound like I'm making fun of you because I'm like doing up this accent? I'm not trying to. It's just the only way I can say it. Not the Midwestern wash tub. Oh, my grandparents say wash. My mom's parents both say wash. My mom does not say wash because she trained herself to not say wash because she didn't like saying wash, but they say wash. So it's funny, different parts of the world, you know, and our little accents and stuff. What's wash? Like wash. Like I'm gonna wash the dishes. I'm gonna wash the dishes. My grandparents say wash. Your grandma said wash, and your mom also trained herself to not say wash. Yeah. I never said wash, but my mom growing up said wash. You're from the Midwest and never said wash? Really? That's funny. My mom's parents are originally from Iowa, and they live in Southern Illinois now. But they grew up in Iowa, and they've lived in Illinois for like 50 years, so. Okay, anyway, what are we talking about? Your family's also from Iowa. Maybe it's an Iowa thing. I don't know. Okay, so the plan today on stream is that I want to check out, maybe I should go to the main menu, so we can show you the kits in the main menu. I made a video about the kits. I haven't posted it yet because Dan's still editing it because I recorded it this morning. But 2 new kits came out last week that I haven't shown you on stream yet because I was gone. First is the Grange Mudroom kit, which we're probably going to use mostly today. It's like built-ins and like furniture to build like a fancy entry with built-ins and mudroom style stuff. The other one is a makeup kit called the Essential Glam Kit, and it's got a bunch of makeup. Honestly, kind of iconic. Like, I'm kind of obsessed with both of these. I feel like they're both very versatile. I did a build earlier that I haven't posted yet either because I've been up since 4 a.m. So I've done a lot of simming today already. But this one, I was using like some of the furniture as like built-in wardrobes in a bedroom. I made a laundry room. I had like obviously the entryway space kind of had this. So I was using loads of this stuff. Well, 4 a.m. here is 9 a.m. in the UK. So, you know, and I went to bed at like 7:30 last night. But when you think about it, I left the house yesterday to go to the airport at 1 a.m. Eastern time. 6 a.m. in the UK, but 1 a.m. Eastern time. So then I was on a plane all day, and I landed, and all I wanted to do was go to bed. So I went to bed pretty early last night because I had been awake for a long time. But it's okay. Now that we're on day 2, it should be fine. We just gotta power through. If I can make it into like a reasonable hour tonight, whatever. It's a 9-hour and 25-minute flight home from there. We got in a little bit earlier, so it was like actually 9 hours exactly. But it's 9 hours and 25 minutes, the flight home from London to Orlando. It's a little bit shorter on the way there. But it's a rough one. I think it's easier on the way home than on the way there because it's not overnight. The overnight is like killer. But you've flown 11. Honestly, Dika, once you get into the long flights, they all kind of feel the same. So it's kind of like once you're up like 9-10 hours, it's, you know, they're all, but I don't think it wasn't that bad yesterday. I read a couple books yesterday on the plane and it was fine. But yeah, the first hours are kind of the worst part, I think. Oh, see, I don't prefer overnight because I have a really hard time sleeping on the plane. And I don't know, it feels way worse to me. But it is nice that like you, I don't know, feels like you're not wasting time, I guess. It must be wild time traveling. We basically were time traveling. Anyway, those are the 2 kits. They're made by Cryptic Sim and Peacemaker. If you wanted to buy them, please, I beg you to use code Cryptic Sim at checkout for the cast kit, and code Peacemaker at checkout in the EA app for the build kit, because then they'll make a little bit of extra money off of it, and they deserve to make extra money off of it. So, okay, let's go home, and we'll start building. You had all 3 seats to yourself on your last 9-hour flight. Oh my god. When I used to be flying, like when me and Dan were long distance, I really haven't had this experience as much anymore. But back in the day, like 2018, the flights to and from London from Orlando were so much more empty. Like there were multiple times in my life that I had a full row of 3 to myself when I was flying to visit Dan in London. And that was really nice. Like that happened to me like maybe 4 or 5 times, but that doesn't really happen as much anymore. Like now the flights are much busier, but I think it's kind of like, people talk about like that revenge travel after COVID. I think people are coming to Florida on vacation from the UK so much more than they were in like 2018, 2019. So the flights are like so busy. I mean, it depends on the time of year too, but I've flown to London many times of the year, and it's just busy. So, but it's all British people. They're coming to Disney. But yeah, obviously right now it's summer holidays, but it's not even just then. Like it happens all the time. All the time. Okay. You're also guilty of vacationing in Florida from the UK to go to Disney. It's kind of cute because you go to this happens with like every flight that I'm on to Orlando, like even from like, you know, Chicago or wherever, but it's especially cute, I think, when you're coming from London to Orlando, because it's obviously a much bigger trip to fly all the way here for Disney, and everybody's got like Disney bags, Disney shirt, they're wearing the Mickey ears, there's like a bunch of little kids, and everybody's so excited. Like the vibes are actually really cute with people all like dressed up in their Mickey gear on their flight to Orlando. So I kind of like that for them. It's like pretty adorable. And it's just loads of families all so excited. And that happens honestly any flight to Orlando though. Like you fly from anywhere, it's like that, but I don't know, the longer ones feel a bit more fun, right? Because they're going so far away. But we always have families coming all the way down here. Okay, so I want to do a build. There are ads playing now. Oh geez, when you yap too much and the ads start playing. So anyway, yeah, it seems like, honestly, it seems very intimidating thinking of flying that far with little ones for a trip. Like, I can't even imagine flying with like a 3-year-old. I guess my life's gonna end up like that, isn't it? I'm not pregnant, stop, but I'm talking, 20 years down the line, okay? But I can't imagine like flying that far for a vacation. When we were little kids, we never flew anywhere. Like, we would drive to my grandparents' house and that's it. But I can't drive to Dan's parents' house. So, but we never flew like that when I was little. So I can't even picture it. All right, let me build. So anyway, I keep getting distracted. Well, this is what happens when you haven't streamed for a few days. We've got loads to catch up on. I want to try and build a kind of like, I'm picturing like big family house. Like I want to have like 4 bedrooms. I want to have the laundry room, like, all the things. Lots of kids space, maybe like a playroom or something. And I don't really know what style. So we'll figure that out afterward, but that's kind of what I'm picturing. It's not for the legacy household, no. This is just about me wanting to build with the new kit. We're gonna do the legacy build on Friday and Saturday when we've got more time and I'm not super jet lagged. We could do kind of like a Cape Cod style. That could be okay. We could do it in not Henford on Bagley. We could do it in Brindleton Bay maybe. Is it a big farmhouse in Brindleton Bay? Okay, I can see that. Brindleton Bay kind of works for me with this. I like that. I'm not gonna make a sim with the cast kit, probably not, no. I don't usually make sims on stream because it stresses me out. When I make, this lot. It's only small right there. Yeah, I don't usually make sims on stream because I get a little bit overwhelmed, but let me open another OBS so I can record this too. Hold on. I think OBS Studio. Hi chat, be nice to jet lagged Simsy. I'm okay right now. This is why I streamed earlier in the day. I was saying earlier, if I were to try and stream later at like the regular time, I don't think that I'm gonna be like operating at full capacity at like 4 p.m. later. I think I'm gonna be ready to go to bed soon. I'm gonna stay up until 10 p.m. though. That's my plan for today. I just don't think I'm gonna be really entertaining if I were to stream later. So that's why I'm here right now. Okay, let's start recording. We'll see what we can do. Good excuse to read. Yeah, well, I want to do laundry and stuff. Okay, so here's the thing. I have to walk past the room that the man is in downstairs, like doing the bookshelves right now, to get to the laundry, and I don't want to. So I meant to do it before he got here today, and I didn't because I was playing too much Sims. I was recording, and so now my laundry has not been put into the wash yet. So the thing is, there's like a zipper, like plastic sheet up in the archway so that the cats don't go in there and like get into where the construction is. And so I have to go through it with my hamper. And I'm just like, that's like so embarrassing. Unzipping it with holding my hamper. I don't want to walk past him with so I have to wait until later when he's gone. So I'm gonna clean the house and like do all that unpacking once he's left. Because I'm embarrassed. I know that's dumb, but that's how I feel about it. It's I'm letting it affect how I'm living in my home. But it's not a big deal to wait until later. I'm gonna be streaming and stuff later anyway, so, or until later anyway, so. It's your laundry too? Yeah, but like, I don't know. I'm just embarrassed. I'm just embarrassed. Yo, he's definitely seen it. Like, he doesn't care. I mean, the thing is, right, like, he does like construction in people's houses for a living. Like, he knows that we live here. He probably does not. If he knew that I said I felt embarrassed, he'd be like, "Oh my God, you have no reason to. Like, please don't feel embarrassed." Doesn't matter. I do feel embarrassed. You know, like I do. It just is what it is. That's kind of giving mushroom. This is fine. Let's not do it round. You're pro mushroom? Oh, are you really pro mushroom? Well, if you're pro mushroom, maybe we should do it as a mushroom. Oh, oops. Should I make it even wider? Probably, right? Yeah, I kind of like that. That's good. Yeah, I could see that, Angelica. Angelica said that their father used to install kitchens and stuff, and people were either like really, I don't know, like me, where they like don't want to be around and they're like hiding out, or it's like the opposite and they're like hanging around and basically watching him. And I could totally see that, and I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be the person who's like hanging around too close, you know? I wouldn't, and it is my house, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, you see what I mean? Yeah, it would be stressful to have someone watching you work like that. That would be hard. Guys, I don't know about this as a concept, but we'll see. This is kind of similar to how I built the library the other day. Maybe I shouldn't make it go all the way up like that. Maybe it should be more like this. Okay. Can I tell you guys a secret? The man who's here, he hasn't seen me yet. At all. I always make Dan talk to him. So, he hasn't even seen me. Well, actually, no, he saw me the one time. He saw me one time. But I haven't really spoken to him because I was streaming when he saw me because I went downstairs to go to the bathroom. But I always make Dan talk to him instead of me, so. I'm like a ghost upstairs hiding. So that's contributing to my shyness about it, you know? Is that bad? I don't know. Maybe it is. I think that this is okay. I'm gonna have this is gonna be where the mudroom goes. Ooh, I have a weird plan. He's like, dang, her job must be so demanding. Meanwhile, I'm upstairs playing Sims. He probably thinks, wow, she's so busy. She's always on these meetings. She's always talking upstairs. Meanwhile, oh, that's really funny. Don't mind me, I'm just, yeah, my villager hunting is so demanding, you know? Oh gosh. Does that mean you're my coworkers? Maybe. You can be if you want to be. Okay, I don't really know if I like how that looks so far. Well, I guess actually we don't really even need to do it like that. I just need to fill these. Oh, that looks terrible. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I don't know about this. It's kind of weird. But maybe I will try it. I guess also, potentially, if we just extended this all the way out, that gives me, oops, oh no, gives me a little bit more room upstairs. Oops. Oh no, that's not supposed to do that. I feel like the back is looking a little bit, it's like a little bit funky with it being like that. Maybe I'll make it smaller. Something like that. That could be a little bit lower. Do a balcony on the front roof section. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a balcony over here. That's my plan for this part, is that this is gonna be a balcony. I was leaving it like this on purpose with the intention of putting a balcony there. I might make it a little bit wider even. But yeah, I want to do a balcony on that part. I think that'll be kind of cute. Should we do a chimney in here? I don't know. Maybe I'll paint it blue and we can say we're making a blue suburban with a new kit. There's a lot of nice blue in the kit, so. All right, let me make this, it's not clipping anymore. And that one, and that one, okay. That's a weird upstairs. We can probably have like 2 bedrooms upstairs or something and that'll be all right. So, I'm trying to decide if we should have like some kind of mudroom in the back or if it should just be flat. I'm kind of thinking it should just be flat. We can maybe put a mudroom like right in here by the back door, so you have to go through the mudroom to get in the back. And then, you know, mudroom kit. So we can use that. Maybe over here, we could do a bathroom right there. It's a lot of hallway. That's okay though. There could be like, maybe there's a closet. So there's like 2 bedrooms downstairs, mudroom, bathroom. Where does the staircase? I should have done that first. Honestly, that's not even that bad. You've always loved mudrooms and you want one in your dream ranch house? That makes sense. I don't really have a lot of experience with mudrooms, personally. It's like I said, it's not really a thing so much down here, but... I don't like that. That's horrendous. That goes too far back. If we did it like this, oh geez. Well, if we did it like this, there could be like a primary bedroom, or I mean at least like 2 kids' bedrooms up here. That is such a weird shape. I don't really want this hallway to be as long as it is right now, but it is what it is. Or, I mean, maybe, actually, maybe the kitchen could be in there. And we could do like a little mudroom on this side. So it's further away. Because that way it's not like all hallway. We can split it up a little bit more than that. Yeah, there could be a closet in this weird little bump out. That could be good. There can be a little closet in this weird little bump out too. So that's 2 bedrooms downstairs plus 1 big bathroom. 2 more bedrooms upstairs. It's only 1 bathroom so far, so we need to get another bathroom somewhere. And I mean, maybe it could just be down here. We could have like mudroom, laundry room together, and then this is another bathroom. What's the difference between mudroom and entryway? Kind of just depends. So what I'm picturing for our build is that the mudroom's in the back. It's like by the back door. And that's sort of the energy that the mudroom is gonna have. It's like a place to come in the back and drop your stinky shoes and not like walk straight into the house with your muddy boots on, you know? So it maybe mudroom is like off the garage or like around the side door, or sometimes that kind of thing happens. Sometimes people have an entryway that is a mudroom, and it's just maybe they have like tile in front of the door just in case. Maybe you don't have one at all. I don't have one at all. But it kind of just depends. I'm gonna do the... I'm gonna get another... I want the front door to be right there. This might have to be smaller. I don't know. We can have like another half bathroom though. This will be the living room We'll have a small dining table there, and then the entryway can have like some built-ins on the side of this. Yeah, the mudroom might even be like a utility room kind of situation. Like maybe if you have like your washer and dryer in there. I say utility room because that is like what Dan's parents would call it, so I'm trying to translate for you all. But laundry room could have like mudroom vibe. It really just depends where you are. And if you even have one, like it really changes. Okay. Grange, mudroom. No, why did I just click that? I was gonna get fencing outside first. I'm gonna do cats and dogs fence. Oops. You know what? Maybe I'll make you smaller. It's not centered, but doesn't really need to be. Can the household have a farm dog? Maybe. That could be kind of cute. We could scoot it like much closer to the front of the lot, and then we could have like a fence around the back. It's actually pretty nice. Do I think we'll get another pack this year? What, like an expansion pack? I feel very strongly sure of that. Given that, you know, there's always a pack in like November, December timeframe. So like, I'm almost 100% certain there will be another one. It seems like we would get 3 just with how the schedule has been coming recently with them having one in like March time, so. Okay. Guys, there was a leak. Don't make me say it. There's probably gonna be news soon, but there's a leak. Shh. They're probably gonna have the real road map come out soon, so. Okay. I really like that roof trim. I think that's really pretty. Thought I was being sneaky. No, if people didn't already know about this and I knew, my mouth would be so shut. I would never, like, I didn't honestly see the leak though, really. I heard about it, but I didn't really see it because I was so offline this whole week. It was actually really nice. Partially not by choice, but Dan's parents were having loads of Wi-Fi issues, so my phone barely worked. And I was trying not to like be on data and waste money. And at the wedding, legit no service. We were in the middle of nowhere. I was on Friday was the wedding. I literally couldn't be on my phone at all on Friday. Like at all on Friday. Because it just didn't work. There was no service anywhere. So anyway, I don't really know. I've been away. And not involved. Okay, let's do these columns for it. Missed to trim on the front side of it. Did I? This one has the trim. Sometimes the sides, the angles of it look a little bit different, which can kind of throw you off a little bit. Cats and dogs. Okay. By the chimney. Oh, I did miss that one. There you go. That'll do it. This is what I get for having like a million different roof pieces. I don't actually really know if I like those columns. Maybe it'll come together and be fine in the end. Hi, Shella. 67 months. Oh my gosh. A couple months from now is gonna be an exciting time. Okay, cats and dogs again. I want this. Let me take you. Maybe I'll put it like right there. We could have like some bushes underneath that part or something. Okay. We could potentially extend this out, make the bedroom a little bit bigger, because, well, or we can make them all a little bit smaller, because the upstairs bedrooms are so little that maybe it's better for these ones to be little too. I actually kind of like that better. Okay. That feels good to me. So we have to do our windows and stuff, but don't forget to save. Oh, it's been 40 minutes. Hey, good idea. Let's save the game. All right. I want to have, maybe even, honestly, maybe I do these. Oh, let's do the light blue one. Oh wait, no, maybe we should do wood. With the darker wood color, I could see that looking kind of nice. Just as like an accent. Not everywhere, but in some places. The color of it, that's very cream. And that's really dark. I don't really want it to be that dark. Should I use that like orangey toned wood? I feel like I always use this color wood. The next Very Veggie stream tomorrow. Annie, tomorrow we're gonna play Very Veggie. So really soon. I don't really want to use too many more of those though. Like I don't want to use the other windows. Maybe just do regular plain ones. Kind of like this. Did I already look at the kits? Well, we didn't look at them on stream, no. I'm gonna post a video going through them though. I recorded it this morning. I haven't posted it yet. Obviously it's like 11 a.m. but I'm gonna post a video going through the kits. Is my plan. We're gonna build with them on stream though. I don't really like to do that where I like look at everything in the kit on stream. I never really do that because I feel like it's kind of like on a normal kit launch day. This is different because I was out of town, but normally I would post the video at like 3 of me going through every item in the kit, and then I go live and I do what? Look at every item in the kit? Like it feels kind of like silly to do it twice, like make the same content twice. So usually I look at it in the video and then like build with it or like actually use it on the stream. So I'm not like sat there doing the same thing over and over, you know? I hope that makes sense though. Yeah, I don't want those. Yeah, and then like if you miss the beginning of the stream, then you're out of luck, I guess, with that. So at least if I did them separate, you'd be able to get to it. So maybe I'll just use cats and dogs. Cats and dogs is good for many reasons, and this is one of them. It looks good right there like that. Should I do 2 of these? Will I post a video about it? Yeah. That's what I was just trying to explain. Is that I recorded a video, but I haven't posted it yet because I recorded it this morning. It was the first thing I did when I got home from my trip, so it's just not up yet because it's not done yet. Dan's editing it still. 2 below, 1 above. Well, the reason I did 1 down here is because of this layout. You can't really put 2 right there. It's kind of a weird layout right there. What is that custom content window? This one, it's a hole in the wall. It's the only build CC I have in my game right now. It's very specific. It's for when I do Sims Unpaused streams. It's not like cute. It's just a hole in the wall. That's a lot of windows over there. Same as over here. I'm gonna leave that part blank. Cute. Cute. You know what? The window on that wall really helps. It looks nice. Same as this window right here. Okay, I like how that looks. I want to have a window in this little hallway, so I think I'll do that. All right. We have a plan. Oh, you don't need to be that one. I want something more plain. Maybe those could be right there too. Oh, and then I need to get some kind of doorway up here. It can stay centered with the balcony. Oh no, it should be the smaller one. It being big is dangerous. We don't want it to be that big. Yeah, we could put like an accent table right here. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be so, so, so cute. Is it a limited pack build? It already has cats and dogs. It has growing together. It's gonna have the new kit. I am sort of feeling, and that's Horse Ranch. I'm sort of feeling like maybe not limited, but I guess we'll see. I'm gonna use this flooring. This is Horse Ranch flooring, but it's kind of giving like the little farmhouse energy that we wanted, so. Not that I really want it to be farmhousey, but I want it to have sort of that vibe slightly. You say not limited? Okay, we can use loads of packs. I mean, chat, if you insist. We can do any kind of packs you want. Okay. Lovely. So, let me get the mudroom kit. Once we pick out a color of this, I was thinking about doing some built-ins right next to the door right here. Maybe one of them is a cabinet and one of them is some shelving. The build that I just did, I used loads of that green one. I put the green stuff like basically everywhere. I don't really want to use the green again, but the green is my favorite swatch on these. Maybe it's better to do it with the white. There's kind of a nice peachy color, but I'm not sure if that looks weird with this. At least we don't have to use it in this open hallway. We can do like a different color inside of the mudroom, the actual mudroom bit, you know? Why did I have to go and make this so tight? There's gonna be a dining table right here. I do know that. You like the orange? This orange swatch? The reason I don't want to use the orange one is because I think that it's too... This is like orange, but a different color orange. That's the only reason. Because I feel like it's like a strange combo next to each other. And I don't want it to be black. The black is too dark for this house. Maybe for a different house, but this one I think the black is too dark. We can use this. I like that with the blue. That's cute. Okay, so let me think about the layout. Maybe I'll get my laundry stuff first. We know that we're gonna need to have a washer and dryer. And then I'm kind of thinking What if we, oh, that's like the wrong height, which is kind of annoying. I do like how that looks, but then where does the washer and dryer go? The mudroom can be bigger if we want. Oh, the mudroom could get a little bit bigger. We could do the mudroom like this size if we want. Yeah, it's tough because these aren't cabinets. They're like shelves. So there's not a corner piece, which is kind of tough. But we can combine them with like base game cabinetry, you know? I was thinking that because a lot of times in real life, this sort of thing will happen where it's like, oh, weird. But yeah, a lot of times in real life, this sort of thing will happen where they use like a different upper and lower cabinet. Oh, let's use this light blue. That has some potential. That's like a true white. We can put the sink right here. Oops, don't use cool kitchen. Yeah, I think the blue looks nice with that cabinet too. Okay, and then the mudroom kit. Oh man, I wish I could fit this right here. It's like I need to make the hallway even bigger. It could be done. It could be done. It's fine if it's really tight like that. I don't really mind. Right? Should the bathroom door be inside of this room then? I feel like the answer is yes, it should. Okay. Can I pull this forward just a bit more? It's kind of... I do like it like that still. Maybe I won't use this and we can use the laundry shelf. Because we can kind of try to mix and match those. Okay. Let me look at the mudroom stuff again. I'm wondering about using the bench instead. Because I'll probably put the tables a bunch elsewhere. So maybe the bench is a nice touch for in here. So you can like come in and, I don't know, take your shoes off. Bench is way better. Yeah, I agree, kind of, I think. Should we just do white with that? I kind of want to have tile, though. Inside of the mudroom specifically, in this part. We can use this wallpaper elsewhere, but I kind of want to have tile. Do you think that brings it together? This tile swatch? Because that could be kind of nice. Do we want like blue on the floor or is that too much? I actually don't even really think that it's too much. Yeah, it matches the cabinets a little bit. I feel like this color, it's not the exact same color, but it's like similar. So you can like pretend that it's bringing out that color from it. Okay. Let's get our little boots right next to it. Maybe I'll use the orange boots. Brings out the washer and dryer blue. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. The hydrangeas are cute. Well, this is nice because maybe this little counter can kind of be like a spot to just leave keys and bag and stuff. Even in that color is probably fine. Maybe they always use the back door when they're coming into the house. Yeah, it's a nice like dumping zone, which you kind of need. Oh yeah, we could put, cause the mudroom kit has like the hydrangea. We could totally put hydrangeas outside, and then it's like they've brought clippings inside and put it here. That's really smart. I love that. Okay, let's put some clothes that's like, maybe they're currently folding it. Maybe I'll do this instead. This house is in Brindleton Bay right now. We're in the cats and dogs world doing this. Does that slot into this, actually? Oh, wait, maybe we could try something like that. I might want to put, I need to get a hamper, too, inside of this room. Yeah, scoot this over a bit more. Center. Okay, little boots. Maybe I should do them in yellow instead, like we had before. Okay, clothing. The messy laundry on top of the washer, you think so? Like they've just left it up here, not folded? I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. I don't know if I can pull it off. Oh, we need the cleaning supplies from the kitchen clutter kit. Oh my god, that's so good. You never use cats and dogs? You never play in that world? Really? Cats and dogs is like probably one of my most used worlds. I really like Brindleton Bay. It's interesting because some people really don't like Brindleton Bay. I've heard them talk about it. And I guess I can see that. It's just funny how I feel like the exact opposite. But everybody's got their preferences, you know, with these sorts of things, so. Laundry day. That's good. Why don't you want a slot there? I think that's a little bit low. It's gonna, oh, it's not clipping. Okay, that's fine. That's fine too. What about like just some books? Uh-oh. Well, now we got a bunch of kits in here, that's for sure. Oh, umbrellas, that's a good idea too. I guess the umbrella should be right there. Maybe the rain boots can be in front of the umbrellas too. Burglar alarm? Just right there. The dog bowls probably won't fit inside of this room. I was thinking about trying to put a litter box in here, but it's a little bit tight also. Like you use like the cheap litter box and it's less tight. Or we could have just one of these things. And then have like a nicer litter box on this side. Maybe that's better. Because then we can do this. Litter box in the bathroom. You think so? I feel like a mudroom is like the perfect spot for it. We can just use this one. We can just use this one. I think that's kind of fine. Yeah, it kind of blends with the floor. That's a nice way of looking at it. It blends with the floor. Would the cat use it? What, the litter box? Yeah. But yeah, this is like the laundry room, your utility room. That's like a really nice, if you've got space like this is a really good spot to have the litter box. It will come in handy for them, I promise. Oh, a broom. Oh, man. Maybe we could just do like one of these instead of them both across the wall. And we can put the broom next to it. Laundry day. Yeah, something like that. So they've got cleaning supplies in here too. It's like, how do you run out of space this fast? Grocery bag? Well, this isn't by the... There's no, like... They probably wouldn't bring their groceries in through this door because it's way in the back. But we can put a grocery bag in the kitchen, probably. Your litter box is in the office. They said you sure never forget to clean it. That's true. If your litter box is in your office, you definitely won't forget to clean it, will you? That's good. You know what? Maybe this is like an unpopular opinion of me. It's not that bad to me. Like, I don't find the litter even that gross. Like, maybe I should, but maybe I'm also just so used to it. But like, I don't really even. It's like, it's fine, you know? I don't even really find that it is like a smell issue too much. Oh, we can use the new mirror too. Okay. Bathroom. It's the tracking for you. Yeah, the litter tracking is that is a pain. I always wear socks though. Like 24/7 I have socks on in my house, so I suppose that helps with me not having to feel like I'm touching litter on the floor if the cats have tracked it somewhere and I didn't realize. But yeah, it doesn't really bother me too much, thankfully. And that's the real reason Simsie always wears socks. It's not, but I guess it does help. I hadn't really ever thought about that before. Yeah, I don't really ever not have socks on. This is like the big family bathroom then. I'm trying to decide, because maybe this one could become a pantry. And we can use the kitchen clutter kit in there a little bit. And then maybe this one, we could have like, I don't know, like the water heater and stuff. This is the functional one. That's kind of fun. Right in the front of your house. Electrical fuse box. Decor box. The water heater, it has some gameplay tied to it, and it can like break and you have to fix it and stuff. I mean, it's a simple little thing. You don't really have to use it, but I think that this house is feeling very realistic right now, so I'm kind of tempted to put some of those like realism things, you know? Okay. What about like, oh, I went to Manage Worlds by accident. I didn't mean to do that. Simsie. Yeah, the water heater's in the garage in our house too, Morty. I think that that's pretty realistic for it to be in the garage, but my Sims are getting it right in their random little closet. Maybe there's no shower in this room and it's only bathtub. I could kind of see that happening. Oh, they put them in the basement if you have one. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we don't have any basements around here, so there's no water heaters in a basement down here. Yeah, they're usually in the garage. Okay. This one's too fancy. Maybe I'll do that because it has like the little wood bits at the base. I do like the wood bit at the base. Sink? That's okay. Maybe I'll swap these around. Yeah, this wearing outside shoes in the house thing kind of stresses me out, Chad. I don't know about this. In your apartment, your water heater's inside the bathroom. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's always kind of fun to talk about that kind of thing and like discuss, I don't know, like where is it? where do they keep it in your house? With those little like necessities. Yeah, I can't. I absolutely cannot handle outside shoes being inside at all. Like, it really, 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 really grosses me out. So, my parents have a habit of walking into my house and not taking their shoes off straight away. And like, when you walk into my house, the living room is like right there. Like, the front door is in the living room. And then they'll like walk in and then step on the rug. It doesn't bother me as much if they step on like the hardwood, but the rug, if you put your shoes on my rug, I'm gonna freak out. Like I can't, and my parents always do it. I have to say, no shoes on my rug every single time. Without fail. And my parents aren't even like wear shoes out, like your outside shoes in the house people. Like they always take their shoes off when they come in, but in my house, for some reason, I think it's because they're like Snap's always on the couch and they're always like, oh, Snappy, and they just like walk straight in. And then their shoes are on my rug. Let's do this. They get distracted by cats. Yeah, which, I mean, I guess it is understandable to be distracted by the cat, but still. Okay, that's nice for the downstairs bathrooms. I quite like that color. You would also instantly go to Snap? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's get our little kitchen laid out. I think I might have a kitchen island in here. I like the idea of that. It's kind of a funky shape, but maybe I don't want a kitchen island in there. I don't know. So here, okay, let me show you what I was thinking when I first saw this kit. I am really curious about possibly trying to use the cabinets that it comes with and then doing like this almost like mixed upper and lower cabinet, different colors sort of thing. Because you see that kind of thing sometimes in real life. It does happen. So maybe we could try and see how we feel about it in here. You like it? Okay, that's good. That is good news. Maybe I'll put this over here instead. We'll have this be solid. Maybe in blue. I think I'm gonna do like a really funky tile behind it, instead of doing it blue in here. When I built this, I built one other house with this so far. I guess I had used this stuff because it filled like the whole wall. Maybe I should have done that in here too. And we could do like parenthood tile. I'm open to that. We could also do one of the like little kitchen backsplashes. There's Love Struck has, I don't really want the Love Struck one, but I'm willing to look at it because it's kind of colorful and fun. That one has critters on it. This one's just blue. Probably don't want it to be just blue. I don't like the kitchen clutter one as much because it's like a little bit more plain, I guess. It's like just the one color as well. Oh, and you know what? That's bad because of the window. No. Let's do wallpaper instead. Window's in a weird place. Parenthood. Yeah, we can kind of get like any sort of color that we want. This one has like a really nice blue and green to it, which I do like. So that could be an option. It's like these don't want to be all the way up on the top of the wall. They have like weird shadows up there. I think that helps with this color. We don't have anyone in mind to build for today. No, this is purely just us building for fun right now. We are just hanging out and kind of just building at the moment. No like specific sims in mind or anything like that. I painted a wall in the bathroom by accident? Oh, in here. You think sink in front of the window? Well, the reason I didn't, okay, so the reason I didn't do the sink in front of the window is because it's not centered. That's the reason I didn't do that, is because with how this window is laid out, it wouldn't be centered. So I didn't even bother with it that time. Because I knew it wasn't gonna fit. It would be nicer in real life, and in real life you wouldn't get stuck on the weird tile, so you'd be able to put it in front of the window really easily. I don't really want to put two sinks. I think that looks kind of weird to have like two sinks right next, you know? Well, the sink in front of the window thing, Tay, I don't even know if it's really a trend. It's just because it's nice. Like, if you have a window in your kitchen and you're gonna have to stand somewhere and wash dishes, would you rather stand here and face the wall or stand here and look outside? Like, I think it's just a practical thing. It's just nicer to have the window so you're looking out when you're using the sink. And you can't really do that as much with the stove because, like, you know, this in front of the window has like weird grease splatter, you know? So it's just nicer to have it in front of the window. Objectively. Sometimes asymmetry is nice. You think so? Because to me this isn't giving asymmetry. To me this is giving like mistake. You know when you like want something to be asymmetrical, it has to be like super asymmetrical for it to like look good. I feel like in this case it would have to be at least centered with one of the windows, but it just being like slightly off from that wall, like it's not really giving asymmetry. It's giving like bad. At least to me it is. Should I try the kitchen clutter kit cart? Little fake island in the middle. Yeah, you want it to look, you want your asymmetry to look intentional, at least I do. Otherwise I don't like it very much. Okay, here's a cookie jar. Oh my god, this is so nice as a shelf. I am really enjoying that. Can do some dishes. Spice rack. No, maybe not the spice rack. I still have a open space over there. Oh, I'm so hungry. Let's make cookies. That seems really good. Or like, they can use some dough. Oh, we talked about having like their groceries in the kitchen. That's fun because it's kind of like they haven't put them away yet. They're just sitting there. That's a nice color. hungry in real life, so I built a cookie baking station in The Sims. It makes perfect sense, right? It's totally reasonable. Don't really like a lot of this stuff, honestly. How would tile on the kitchen floor look? Oh, we could try a tile on the kitchen floor. Let me just get a couple more things in here before I forget. I want the mugs from the Everyday Clutter Kit. Maybe some more plants too. We could do like 2 of these things. That might be nice. Okay. Kitchen clutter again. What else can we put over here? Maybe they're cooking on the island, so they have this out. And we can get, this could be like a fun asymmetry thing. We can put like a coffee stand or something. So I can use this nice thing right here. Oh, and we can do the cereal too. I do like the cereal. Okay. The counters are base game. This little mini island is kitchen clutter kit, but the counters are base game. We can use the kitchen clutter sink too. Okay, that's nice. Cereal box? Maybe they have it out like they were just filling up their cereal bowl. This is open to cook on. Yeah, we should leave it like that. We shouldn't put too much else because I don't want to like accidentally take up all the counter space and then there's nowhere to cook. People were talking about wanting a tile inside of the kitchen. What do you think? Do you like the tile in the kitchen or should it all be open? No, they can't actually prep food on this. This is just a table in the game, so they can't actually cook on that. Yeah, I don't really know if I like it either. So I'm glad that you feel the same way. I feel like it almost looks bigger if it's just open. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna look at cats and dogs. Oh, I wanna put the dining table. No, maybe not on an angle. What am I doing? What do I want in here? Oh, these are Parenthood. That is pretty cute though, isn't it? What if we angled it like that? It's kind of tight. I do like that though. Let me get the hydrangeas again. I know we just used them, but we want those on the dining table for sure. Push it against the wall. Yeah, I do that a lot where I put it like this. That's kind of how I was originally envisioning it, but I kind of like it taking up more space. I don't know. Let's use this thing from the Mudroom kit, because we haven't used that yet. Maybe this can go elsewhere. Maybe in the hallway that could go. That can be plain white. I guess maybe these should be the solid white too, so they match this better. Maybe they don't have a trash can inside of their kitchen. I don't know. I feel like it kind of looks better like that. Maybe do the mirror again. It almost has like it's like a blue toned white a little bit. You think round table? Okay, the reason I did this table is because I feel like it fits with like the almost slightly farmhouse energy. So I did it like that on purpose. Let's get a curtain. Maybe we look at cats and dogs. It's pretty, let's just say it's quite the curtain. How about that? That is definitely a curtain. We can do those. Okay, I might put the pet bowls right here then. We'll see about that. I was thinking about putting a table underneath this window, which now I'm kind of second guessing. We could always do the bench underneath this window. We could also close this off if we wanted to. Oh, you know what? That might look better. Oh, Jenny, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much for doing that. But that way we can have the bench and it's not like in the way of anything. We're gonna want some kind of plant. You like it closed off? Yeah, I think it looks better closed off too. I'm glad we tried that. This plant's okay like that, probably. It's kind of clipping pretty bad, but 91 months hope. Oh my goodness. That is just wild. Okay, so by the front door, I'm thinking I'll stick like a little pair of shoes. They have their bag and their sunglasses. I kind of need to alt place these though, I think. Oh, you need to go way further back. That works in there. Don't really know what color, but doesn't really matter too much to me. I'll get this little basket. And then I think I'd like to do a book. Let's see if we can place this up here. Oh, nope. Is yeet still broken? The command. I don't even know the answer to that, to be honest. I am not sure. Maybe? Grange, Mudroom. Okay. Still just doing A names? Oh, why is it doing that? That is so frustrating. Okay, we can use like the little no shoes sign. I do like how that one looks. I can cope with any name in early chat. Yeah, I don't really understand why it's doing that. And there's nothing I can do about it. Like, it has to do with the, like, it's like the Twitch connection to the bot. Like, it's not like a thing that I can just click on and fix, you know? It's like Twitch isn't giving them access to the viewer list successfully. If that makes sense. Okay. That's good. I'm gonna leave the wallpaper missing just while I figure out this living room situation. And I'm actually gonna use the same cabinets in the living room. Oh. Oh dear. What if I did the shelfy ones at the base? Then we had like a big TV or something. So it looks like a nice big built-in. Yeah, I don't really want to use this on either side then, because I already have shelves underneath, so maybe we just use the cabinets. Okay. I think I'll leave it open at the top. I don't think I'll close it. I'm gonna save the game again. How long have I been live for? Hour and a half? I think I've only saved twice so far. Now 3 times with that. Okay, we're looking for kind of like a blue and green. You know what? Honestly, this is kind of cute, this color. What do you think about that? Try the console thing from the kit at the bottom. Well, the reason I probably should have said that out loud. I didn't use the console thing from the kit because this is 2 tiles wide. And you see how our space is bigger? That's why I use these instead of the console thing. Does that make sense? Maybe we could do like a light blue couch. I was just picturing this one in the blue color. Oh, geez. Oh, wait a minute. That looks kind of good. Yeah, this is the correct swatch, this table under the mirror. They're all this like super stark white. I don't really know about the swatches of some of the things in this kit. I kind of wish that there was maybe a little bit, I don't even know what I'm asking for. I just kind of wish there was something a little bit different about some of them. Like maybe if there were like a couple more colors, or I don't really know. I don't know. They are very different than the other ones that we have in the game, which is in a way a good thing because they're like a really strong color. And we don't have a lot of stuff that is a strong color like that. I also kind of wish maybe what it is I wish I had more wood swatches. I wish we had like wood tones too as an extra. The thing is, right, who knows like what Peacemaker wanted to make versus what The Sims was like, you can only have this many swatches, like, so it, you know, there's a million reasons that it could be the way that it is. I want that color more. For the other build, I did a build earlier. I haven't posted it on YouTube yet, but I did another build earlier, and I used a lot of the green. I was doing like all green everywhere, this color, which is really beautiful, but I'm kind of trying to use it in a different way now. That's why I'm doing a lot of the white with this, because I'm just trying to see like how is it gonna look. I honestly, I sort of see myself in the future, like once this pack has been out for longer, I really see myself using a lot of the white, just because it matches mostly everything. So it's a good test to see how we feel about it right now. Oh yeah, this green is so good for like the first gen of Very Veggie. That's true. There's also orange, which is kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna get... This thing doesn't slot anywhere. This thing is so annoying to put places because it literally doesn't fit anywhere. Anywhere. I don't understand it. I'm gonna do the video game console. And then maybe we could put like... I like the yellow, like I said, but I just don't think it matches this house so far. It's because of this color of the door. We were looking at that earlier. I just think that it looks really silly with the yellow and the orange next to each other. So that's why I wasn't using it. Doesn't mean I don't like it. I do like it, but... Okay. Maybe some, yeah, clutter from my kit could be good. Cozy kit, that's not my kit. Cozy, comfy gamer, sorry. I love this plant as a way to take up space. We can do my book. Maybe a couple video game controllers. I'm gonna change the color of those in a second. I'm just gonna put them there for now. Oh, the board games. That's nice. No, game? If I search game. I guess the purple is nice because it helps bring in some more of that purple color, so. You like comfy better than cozy? Yeah, I like comfy too. The reason that we didn't call it cozy is because, so bear in mind, when I had the idea for this kit, Cozy Bistro and Cozy Kitsch did not exist yet. And then we were working on it, and over the time of me working on it, the Cozy Bistro and Cozy Kitsch kits came out, and I was like, ooh, I understand now why you didn't want to call it cozy. But in my mind, I was the first person to use the word cozy for a kit. But the other ones were like already being worked on and I didn't know. Which makes sense. Anyway. They had a bunch of them all at once come out with very similar names. That looks pretty good too. Yeah, this shelf, it does feel very realistic, doesn't it? It's like such a shelf-looking shelf. It's so normal. I really like that about it. Yeah, and the cozy celebration thing was happening as well. Everything was cozy in that era of The Sims. Like, everything was cozy in that era of The Sims. Maybe we could do like some little cluttery things. This could bring in some more of the purple. That could be good. Oh, maybe you're better over here. Yeah, that feels good to me. All right. Parenthood. I hear the garage. Maybe the man is leaving to go to lunch. That would make sense. He's working on the bookshelves downstairs. But now it's 12:30, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was headed out to lunch right now. Oh, let me look at the Book Nook things, actually. That's a good idea. Oh, all of a sudden, we've got a lot of kits. Maybe I'll do that instead of this one. I can see that one looking a little bit better right there anyway. Nah, that's too much. Too much. The couch that I'm using is from Cats and Dogs, actually. If you're seeing it and curious. Okay. I like that so far. Maybe I'll do a ceiling fan. Never mind. That was bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do a build with just the base game and the kit. I think I'm gonna record that tomorrow, but I probably won't post it until like this weekend. Maybe like on Saturday or Sunday or something. Switching my laundry while he's gone might be smart. It's okay. I think I'll have enough time to. I'll be brave. I can do it later. I'm so brave and not shy. I also don't know for sure if he's gone, so that's why I'm like, I don't really want to. You know? Okay, I like that right there. Could just ask Dan to do it. I could ask Dan to do it, that's true. ask if he's there. We'll find out together. It is an all packs build. Well, it wasn't supposed to be an all packs build, but I didn't set out to ever limit packs with this one. So we are using whatever we so desire. Oh, I love how that looks. Honestly, that's so cute. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get some artwork. I'm gonna do the one of Jerry. Put those right there. Okay, and then we said we wanted the pet bowl in here. Cats and dogs. Light blue. I'm gonna stream at 4 o'clock Eastern time on Friday, Orb. That's like about 4 hours from now, but on Friday. That's when I usually stream. Today I went live at sort of a weird time because I just got back from the UK and I'm feeling a little bit jet lagged. And I was just thinking, like, I don't really see a world where I can stream and be entertaining later because I'm probably gonna be exhausted. So I'm just gonna not try, and we'll let today be a day to catch up, you know? But usually I'm live at 4 o'clock Eastern time. It's 12:36 Eastern time right now. Okay. I really like that. I think I might get like one more little plant. I usually post videos at 3 o'clock Eastern time, Tanisha, but if Dan's done with it sooner than that, which he probably will be, I might post it early today, just because I can. I don't normally do that, but I'm already a week late, so might want to hurry up with the kit video. All right, I'm gonna do the thermostat over here. And then we want to rearrange these little guys too. Greenhouse. Oh man, poorly placed. Blue? Yeah, that works for me. Okay. So you can play some games right there. Let me pick out the wallpaper for the rest of this room. I could use the Grange Mudroom one in like that solid white color. It's very white. But I honestly kind of like how that looks together. I feel like it helps with the fanciness of it all. This is from the new kit. This is from the Mudroom kit too, this painting on the shelf. So that's also new, which is pretty nice. Okay, maybe I'll put this in the hallway. Or we could do like a colorful one in the hallway then. We could try the yellow in the hall. Oh. I don't know if I like that. I don't think I'll use that one right there. Oh yeah, the cats and dogs wallpaper would look good in this house. Let's look at the cats and dog stuff. Let me get a plant before I forget. And then I'll look at it. Because the cats and dog stuff might like tie in pretty nicely. Your sim accidentally had twins and it's ruining your day? Oh, I have been there. I really understand your exact pain. There's 2 bedrooms downstairs and then 2 more upstairs, so it's 4 bedrooms total. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms in this house. Basement treasures kit. Maybe I'll just do plain. We could do like a plain blue inside of this room. That feels okay to me. Now you've got 1 toddler and 3 infants. Oh, no, no, no. That's horrible. Yeah, you know, twins, if my Sims have twins, I really like it to be oh, what do you think about that, actually? I feel like I need to bring in some more of the, like, orangey color, or maybe some more purple. But yeah, if my Sims have twins, I prefer for that to happen later in the legacy and as the only kids I'm gonna have. If I already have kids, don't love that. Because I don't want to have like 5 kids all of a sudden, you know? And also, I don't like it when it happens to me when it's like my first gen. I'm speaking about the Very Veggie Legacy right now. But I felt like I did not have enough money or enough time to properly devote to my kids because of that in Very Veggie. And I felt bad, you know? Like there was just too many of them and I was too busy. Like my Sim was trying to work too much because we had to like build up the house still. And it made it hard. So I'm okay with twins, but that's the thing. I don't want it to happen to me. Maybe not in those circumstances. How about that lamp? What do you think of that? I'm okay with that. Okay, let's do this room. I think I'll put the tile in here again. Because this is going to become our mudroom. Kitchen clutter. Not mudroom. Why did I say that? This is the mudroom. This is the pantry in the kitchen clutter kit. Let's use some upper shelves. I might give them some specialty appliances in here too. But I had this space, so now I'm like, we should just use it. You may as well, right? That looks pretty good. We can try these too, a few different colors. I don't know. Cat food. Oh, we can put some of the pet stuff too. That's a good idea. I like that. Are those stackable? Yeah, these ones are. Isn't that so cool? You can stack these. You can stack them like up even higher than that, than what I've done. It's like plain white rice. Are those carrot sticks? Yeah, I think that it's like something pickled. At least that's my take on it. Oh, the cereal box makes sense in here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that they'll just keep stacking up for like forever. Maybe they're packing their lunch inside of this room. Nah, don't do that. I changed my mind. I have cookies in the other room too. Oh, the groceries would have made sense in here. Oh, you know what else we could possibly do? Because there's plenty of space. Let's get even more kitchen counter. Let's do it like this. We can do aprons. But then we have more space for if I wanted to have them have more kitchen appliances. Because I was thinking about, because you know how sometimes in like a butler's pantry sort of vibe, they might use this as a place to put like their microwave, or I don't know. We already have a sink out of this room. There's one in the regular kitchen, so I don't think I'll do a sink. Because I don't think we really need to have 2 sinks. I was thinking we should do something fun, like an ice cream maker or something, you know? That I never really use. They don't have a microwave either, so they could put a microwave in here. But wouldn't that be kind of cool? I did a waffle maker in my last pantry. That's why I'm kind of tempted by the ice cream. Ice cream feels fun and different. How's my curly villager hunt? We haven't done it in a little bit. I'm at 128 islands. I had to check just then. We're gonna hunt again on Sunday. So maybe it'll go better for us on Sunday. And we'll get through it all. And then we can be done. Some different colored ones. Sure. Another plant up there. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, so it's a little bit off from the kitchen, but I feel like that makes sense. Like maybe they had, this is an old house that was renovated, and so it used to be just a closet, and then they turned it into a kitchen space. You know, we didn't end up adding a playroom. I was talking about having a playroom, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit a playroom anymore. At least, I'm not sure it's gonna work. This is gonna be the primary bedroom down here. Sims 4 playroom kit? Oh, that's a fun idea for a pack. I mean, at the end of the day, what I really just want is more infant stuff. I would do anything to have like an infant kit. If I were to pick any kit that they would make next, what I want is infant. I don't know if they have any plans to do that. I guess we know the next one, I don't, maybe they didn't, wait. Am I? I don't know. We're probably gonna get kids the next few months, and I want an infant one. Who knows if it's gonna be an infant one or anything like that, but I'm like, I'm wondering if the roadmap is finished or if I'm thinking of the roadmap that leaked and like combining them together. My first baby stuff pack, but like actually though, yeah. Oh, let's use this and we'll do it in yellow. The yellow is gonna be cute. I like that idea. Maybe we can have these in white next to it. Yeah, the Storybook Nursery kit is really nice and it was really fun, but I kind of want something that's like a little bit more, I don't know, I feel like the Storybook Nursery is for like fancy babies. I want something for like your average everyday baby. I want like really colorful. That's sort of the image that I have in my head for the baby kit that I'm picturing I want. Oh, I actually kind of like how that rug looks with it. Maybe I size it. No, don't size it down. Maybe I put the bed underneath this. I can put these back then. Sure. I'm gonna try the yellow wallpaper from the, oh, I guess it doesn't really look very good in this, does it? Never mind. It's like it's because it's a different color yellow. This one's like a little bit more mustardy, and this is like a true yellow. So it doesn't really work together very well. That kind of does. You want like a sad beige baby kit? Do you really? I mean, if they made a colorful, like, you know, funky kids baby kit, it wouldn't be too bad. Like they could have a beige swatch on everything, you know? So, no, these are different rugs, these two. This one is from Businesses, no, this one's Business and Hobbies. This one is from Growing Together. But not like toddler stuff. No, because well, toddler stuff is for like outdoor toddler playground. Like I want like a infant bedroom again. I also want an infant cast kit pretty bad. I would really like that. I think the game kind of needs that. Well, I don't stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, Liv, but I post my streams on YouTube afterward. This one will be on YouTube probably tomorrow. This stream. But you can watch it back on Twitch right now. You can go to the videos tab. You can literally watch this stream from the beginning right this very instant if you wanted to. It is available to you. Yeah, the nursery kit has infant stuff, but that's not what I mean. That's what we were trying to say is the nursery kit is like fancy baby. We don't want that. We want more. I just think the game needs more baby stuff in general, but we weren't really thinking like that kind of baby stuff. We want like just normal, average, everyday baby stuff. Not for like the rich baby. We want like cutesy baby. I mean, really, what would be nicer is if the base game had more baby stuff, but the base game doesn't really have. And will they add any more anytime soon? Who knows? So. Let's see. No, we don't know if we're gonna get the new roadmap yet. We should get the new roadmap, I assume, like pretty soon. Because the other one has run out. So the expectation is that probably soon it would come out, but they haven't said when. All right. Maybe the mirror again. I feel like they usually do that kind of thing on like a Tuesday, Thursday sort of schedule, so I don't know. Next week, maybe? This week? There was a bit of a leak, so I expect it to be really soon, but we don't know when. And I guess they've kind of been like breaking away from the strict Tuesday, Thursday schedule with announcements sometimes. I feel like we've had a roadmap on a Wednesday, haven't we? I don't know, the roadmaps are not really as predictable as like other stuff is. I feel like we can't have as many expectations. Okay, jungle adventure. Let's do like a little poof. That's the one from my kit. It's cute and yellow. And then this has like a nice light blue that we can use, which brings that together too. Please save, yeah. Okay, well, you know what, Liz? I heard people saying that. They were like, why did Taylor Swift announce her engagement at like 1 p.m. on a random Tuesday? Here's the thing, and I don't want to like project, because I don't know what her business is and like what, you know, her reasoning is. For me, as soon as I got my photos back, I was like, I'm posting them. So maybe she got them yesterday and she was like, I'm posting them tomorrow. You know, like, it could even be as simple as that. It's just like, I felt like saying it today. Keep it to myself for like 2 weeks and then now I want to post it. Or possibly it was close to leak. Like, for all we know, somebody was like gonna leak it and they heard there was like gonna be a story run about their engagement. So they're like, well, we gotta announce it now. Like, it could be as simple as that too. That's not really simple, but yeah, leak's not simple when it's your engagement, I guess, but who knows? But I don't think it's weird that it was on a Tuesday. Like, these things could happen anytime. And it was the 26th, and like people like to make theories about, you know, like the prophecy is the 26th track, 26 is 13 times 2. Is it actually that, or is it just the vibes of today? Who knows? Who knows? But it could be a million different things. No, I don't even think it's that random for it to be on. Like, I don't know. And again, I'm like projecting, I guess, because the decisions I made announcing my engagement have nothing to do with a person like of that caliber. But like, I don't know. It's like, for me, purely based on vibes. Like, you know, like, it was just, I had my photos, I posted them, like, whatever. There was absolutely zero thought into like, it's 3 p.m. on a Thursday. Like, I didn't care about that. I don't even know what day I posted it on, so. I don't know. So I feel like that's probably similar, but who knows? Who knows? that back. Let's get this little guy. Maybe some candles again. Sure, how about that? And then we want to get a nice wallpaper too, maybe one of the base game ones. I like, this one could be nice. We could do this in like a white. Oh, that is kind of cute. Okay. Maybe I'll do a different ceiling light. Oh, we should place bets on how much the house is gonna cost. Oh no, this house is gonna be expensive. I can already tell it's gonna be really expensive. Okay, so we've got 3 kids' bedrooms. They're all really weird and skinny. But maybe this one could be fun. With the florals. Do you think that's too much? It might be a little bit much. Maybe we could do this one with the checker instead. Yeah, we have the massive TV too. That's a really expensive TV, so. Okay, I think I'm gonna put like the baby. I'll put the crib down here. Because it's easier, like if it's close by for the primary bedroom to be able to access it. Oh, I actually kind of love that one together. That's really cute. What if we like doubled up with the gingham? Is that weird? It's kind of weird. What if we did it anyway though? Like full send with the blue. I don't know. The baby can have some built-ins too. It's like a built-in wardrobe for the baby. Yeah, this is from the fairy pack, this crib, it is. You are correct in assuming that. Oh, we could try and use this stuff, a couple of the Storybook Nursery kit things. Storybook. Guys, I can't find it. When did it come out? There it is. I was just scrolling so much. Sorry. I definitely overthought that one a little bit. Okay, let's put this above here. That is pretty cute. I know, there's too many kids. it's overwhelming. It's very tight in this room now. God, yeah, they need to overhaul, like, those filters. There needs to be an easier way. There must be an easier way for us to be able to filter through all that stuff, because the list is too long. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I think I'm gonna use carpet in here. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. Yeah, I wish they would add a search bar too. To me, the dream is to have a little search bar right there. I think that would be perfect. That doesn't look good together. Because then I could just start typing in here the name of the pack and then easy, easy, easy. Did they already update the pack enabler? No, as far as I'm aware, they haven't. I mean, granted, I have been out of town and like super out of the loop. But as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been a Sims update since then. I don't know if you heard me say, but they told me that the reason that happened to me is because there's a bug with on high spec PCs. If you don't skip the like Sims 4 intro, like the like plumb bob thing, when you first open the game, if you don't skip it, there's a bug on high spec PCs specifically where the thing is infinitely grayed out. absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. So, because I didn't like click to skip it, that's why that happened to me. And I was talking because I was recording, so that's probably why, because I feel like I usually do, but I don't know, maybe I don't, and I just think I usually do. Who's to say? But that's why that happened. Super strange. The Sims 4 is like a complete disaster. The Sims 4 is a mess these days. I mean, it like... I was joking the other day about how it's like The Sims 4 is held together by like spaghetti and a glue stick. But skip what? Well, that when you first open the game, you know, it gives you the Sims 4 loading and it like has the Sims 4 logo. The logo is what I'm talking about. You can just click left mouse click, and it skips the Sims 4 animated Sims 4 intro. Just left mouse click. Just it's only that Sims 4 thing though, where it's like showing the Sims 4 logo, the name. Didn't know it was a thing. That's fine. A lot of people don't, and well, maybe you should be careful though. Don't disable your packs. But you can just click through it, yeah. Always have been able to, but a lot of people don't know about that, so. Yeah, the thing is, it's so short, the like Sims 4 icon or whatever, that you don't really need to skip it. It's different, because like back in the day, like with the Sims 2 and stuff, there was a way longer intro. So you've always been able to skip the intros of these Sims games by clicking through it, but it's not as necessary in The Sims 4 because the intro isn't as long anymore as it used to be. But you can probably picture like The Sims 4 or The Sims 2 intro, I mean, and like have memories of skipping past that. So it's just a different time. Okay, that's the downstairs done. Let us do the upstairs now. Sims 3-1, yeah, I mean, they were kind of iconic. I have very many fond memories of them, but you could skip them if you wanted to. It is possible. I'm gonna use this upstairs again. Maybe I'll do it in like the deeper blue because it's in this upstairs hallway and it's kind of like on its own thing. Or we could use the yellow that I keep trying to use. Let's use yellow because I keep saying that and then not doing it. So we can just have like some storage in the hallway. That seems fine. Okay. Wall decorations. Love struck. I'm gonna build another orange house. We're gonna do the house for my carrot gen probably like closer to the end of September, I think. My carrot gen sim is only a child right now. Oh, that was my email. Sorry, spam. But yeah, we're probably gonna do that closer to like the end of September when the carrot gen sim's a little bit older. She's still too young for us to need to make a new house for her yet. So it is not necessary. Okay. Let's do this room. I'm gonna use the new or not new, it's old. I'm gonna use the closet. Maybe I'll do it in pink. I wonder if I could try and mix and match this pink. That is a very similar shade of pink if we wanted to try that. This could be like a teens room. I do kind of like that. Oh, that looks pretty good together, doesn't it? Huh. Okay. High school years. I love this wallpaper. It's so nice. Where did you go, high school years? God, you can tell I'm like kind of out of it right now because I'm scrolling past stuff. I don't normally do that. So embarrassing. They can have a desk too. Maybe you can be white. Pink. Oh, I'm using another kit already by doing that. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I already used the stuff from my kit, so we may as well do it again. How about that? This bed is from Cottage Living. What else can they have in here? They don't really need a dresser because they already have a closet, so. Maybe a fun mirror could be nice. Like the one that has the lights in it. Oh, they could have an, oh, maybe we do an easel, actually. That might be kind of nice because they could be like super into art painting or something. Let me look at the another kit. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't want that. Maybe I should scoot this further over, like over here. And there could be like something else underneath it. Like a little hallway table or this is the sideboard. We could do the Grange sideboard over there. It comes in pink, which is fine and nice. Just takes up some room. Other stuff for the cat. We have like cat food. I haven't put any cat toys or anything down yet. I haven't really done any pet toys at all. We could get a couple over here. I'm not gonna do a cat tree, I don't think. No one get mad at me. I don't like them in The Sims 4. Here's toys. Okay, we were talking about a mirror. Let me go back to that concept because I actually really liked the idea of doing like this kind of thing because it has the pink. Oops. I was trying to search. No. This one kind of matches pretty well, I would say. Because the green, you know, it kind of brings in that other color. Okay. I like that. Maybe they could have a bookshelf. Because a bookshelf takes up some nice room. We could try and make it look like it's a built-in right here. Mirror could be white. You think so? You don't like it in the pink because it's too much? We can do that. I don't really mind. Maybe they don't have a rug. I don't really like that. We need to get some more plants and stuff too. This is nice for a teen's room, I feel like. What about the My First Pet Stuffed rug? I say that because it's kind of skinny. Or no. The Comfy Gamer Kit rug. We could even do this in green because it brings in some of those green colors. We could try it like that. That seems good. Kind of has like a pink and green thing to it. We'll do a candle in there. And now it's wicked. There you go. Let me look at some more stuff from my kit. God, there's so many kits. It's like horrifying. This one's cute. It can be plain white. That thing works back there. They can have their headphones on the desk. I don't like those. This thing has like some little light green swatches, which could be nice. Oops. we can try and mix in some of those things. And then maybe over here, they could have like makeup. We can look at some of the high school years stuff. I don't know. I do like how this looks. And then there's like the little makeup thing. So it can kind of be like both. We can just leave it like that. That's a reasonable room. Did you say you wanted a guitar? So they can play an instrument? Should I do the freezer bunny one? I mean, the place is already so expensive, we might as well, right? What's the harm? I want some fairy lights. I might do the little star. Okay, do they come in green? It doesn't look green. We could do the little star ones just in plain white though. And that feels like a reasonable funky kids room. All right, so this room, this sim has a giant balcony, which like, I don't know, it feels a little bit silly that the giant balcony is off of the kids' room, like the little teeny tiny kids' room, but I guess it's gonna be, so. Grandma, it could be grandma, but I kind of want to have space for the child. Because we have a teen and an infant, so I kind of want like an in-between. The balcony is like bigger than the room, yeah? The balcony is bigger than the room, it's terrible. We could put like, maybe we could do bunk beds. Because that might make it feel a little bit better to have the double, like they have, if there's 2 kids in here, then it's really a big house. And then it like justifies them having access to, that's ugly. But it being a bunk bed would kind of help, I think. Okay, I want this. Growing together. Why wasn't the teen room there? Well, because I wanted the teen to have the closet. And I liked the closet in that weird bump out, so that was why. Let's do them with these 2 colors. How about that? Yeah, the middle children have the balcony. That's lucky for them. Exactly, it like beats a stereotype. The middle kids are the favorites in this house. How about that? They have the nice room. No, it's gonna be a really tight room still, which is gonna be definitely hard for them, but we'll make do. And we'll put some extra toys out there. And it makes sense this way. They have to share, but they get the balcony. Yep, that looks good. Okay, so they have a desk. I'm gonna get the science table, I think. I'm just gonna put it underneath this window over here. Oh, telescope on the balcony, that's good. I love the science table that's from Snowy Escape. I'm gonna put that. Get some funky colors. Maybe we could do a little Blarfy. Okay. Yeah, telescope so your Sims can die. Classic, classic, perfect. Maybe we do the polka dot. No. That's the same color as this. Maybe I'll do the cloud version of this, because that might be like a more, I don't know, a safer in-between of them. The telescope can kill people? Oh yeah. The telescope, you can get struck by a meteor if you're using the telescope. It's pretty rare, and you do have time to get away from it. Like, you're not 100% confirmed gonna die from it. It is possible to escape. It gives you a warning, and you have like 30 in-game minutes to get inside the house so they don't get struck. But it's pretty fun. But yeah, it would kill your sim if that happened to you. The kids can do yoga, Galaxy. Yeah, if you've got spot A, the kids can do yoga. I know you said you don't have spot A, but I was just trying to answer the question. Me green? Sure. Yeah, yoga can help with the kids' emotional control, which is also nice. Maybe I do you with the dinosaur swatch instead. And we use this color scheme, because I kind of like that in here. Oh, here, they can have some art they've made. They don't have one of the art tables, but they can have that on display. This is my favorite wallpaper. I'm like not even kidding. I love this wallpaper so much. Let's try that. Do you come in blue? Yeah, okay. And then maybe they could have like a friendship bracelet thing. I kind of like it. Feels kind of fun. Okay, so moving outside, I'm actually gonna use from the Mudroom kit these little guys as the lights on the patios, because they're kind of the same color as the gold on the handles. So we can get away with using them. And then what else do we want up here? Do we say yoga? Probably. Maybe I'll put a chess table. I can't help it. I know we talked about the tent, but I'm scared that the tent is gonna make me feel sad with how it looks from the outside, like, because it's so big. And then when you like look at the lot from out here, I guess I could cover it with a tree or something. We can do chess on the front porch. Classic. We're doing the Legacy House on Friday and Saturday, Sparks. On Friday and Saturday. Yeah, we'll do these trees. Then that's not as bad anymore. That feels good. I can do yoga somewhere else. We can have it be like a little bit more simple up here. Maybe a couple of planter boxes or something. So the kids can play, but it's also still useful. Pink and purple right there? Sure. You can't even see them from the outside, so it doesn't matter. Let's get a doormat. Maybe the lovely base game one. Hydrangeas, those are gonna go outside. I'm gonna do like loads of hydrangeas in the landscaping out here. Like around out here. Not so much on the upper patio. Okay, I need to figure out a plan for this back porch. So the kit, it does actually come with a floor, like an outdoorsy flooring. If we wanted to try and use that. I mean, you could totally use it inside too, but it looks like fancy pavers. So those could be out here if we wanted to do that in this little space. And then maybe I should just paint the house and do the landscaping, and then we can come back to the back section of it all. Because I'm not really sure what I'm looking for with this. Maybe we do like we make it a blue Suburban? Maybe we commit to the blue Suburban thing? We can do some cute cats and dogs accents too. kind of giving gray suburban, but that could be a fun starting point for this. And then I was thinking, like from cats and dogs, I was thinking I would get some of these little guys. Little bits of like blue shingles. Isn't that kind of cute? There's like multiple shades of blue on these shingles, which is why I kind of wanted. Okay. Try this. There's gonna be landscaping at the base, so it'll cover it up. No, this is the best time of day for lighting. That's why I'm doing it in this time of day. It's very much in the shadows back here. I don't really like how this looks, but we can look at it right now, I guess. Oh, and we can save again. Good call. I have really been enjoying this roof texture. This is Enchanted by Nature, but I don't know if I should do it. I just like that color. I like this sort of light brown color. But I don't know. I really appreciate them adding in. We need more roof still. If they want to make me some more simple roof textures like that, I would love it, please. Yeah, the base game especially, like, so desperately needs more roof textures. It's so bad. Thinking like a little gray roof pack. No, like not even a joke. That would be kind of an interesting, it would be better for it to be an update, obviously. But if they had like a roof thing and it had like a set of dormers, like the decorative dormers and chimneys and some roof textures and some roof trims, that might even be kind of an interesting concept. Or it could be like, if they did like roof textures, foundations, like that sort of thing, like sort of like an exterior expansion in that way. That would be kind of nice too. Basically, we just need more stuff like that though. Pretty desperately. Okay, this roof color does not match the window or the door, so no, I don't think I can do it. This is the other one that I always use. This is the base game one that is like my favorite roof texture in the whole game. I don't know. Let's see, cats and dogs. We need some more trees like around the lot. Kind of like that maybe? That could be okay. Spiral stairs leading up to a roof balcony. Could you imagine how nice that would be? That is the dream. Okay, I like that so far, sort of as the layout. In the back, we've got ourselves quite the back garden. I'm trying to decide if I want to have a little greenhouse or not. You can actually be up one high. It might be kind of nice to have a little tiny greenhouse. Then we can sort of commit to the farmhouse thing. Well, that's floating, which is bad news. You think pool? I was kind of thinking no pool on this one, but we could, I guess, have a pool. I kind of want to have a lot of grass back here. You thought we'd get spiral stairs with Enchanted by Nature? No, you're not alone in feeling that way, so you're not a fool. A lot of people, like, there was a big rumor about it based on one of those like little teasers, and it was never true. But you're not alone in thinking that, because a lot of us did. I don't think I ever thought we did. I was like cautiously optimistic. But I didn't think we would ever actually get them. I've sort of given up hope on the spiral staircase thing. But I guess you never know. You never know. Okay. Spiral stairs really scare you in real life? Oh no, you're not alone in that. I feel that way too. Spiral stairs are scary in real life. Okay. Greenhouse. I'm gonna put more of these in here. Let's just open it up down that whole side. Shall I use this flooring again inside of here? I know we've just used it multiple times, but I'm thinking like we're trying to use more of the stuff from this pack, so. Do you want to enclose all of this? I guess there could be a pool if we did it like this. Maybe? Maybe? Should we put it rounded? Okay, it's not like quite centered with the house. We have to scoot this over a little bit more if we wanted it to be, but it actually looks kind of good, I think. Maybe this part becomes like a little, we could do like a path up to it instead. I think the less patio, the better. I think it looks a little bit fancier. Oh, the backyard water slide. Yeah, we could do the slip and slide. Should I do the shark one? I never, ever use that shark one. Should we just commit to it and use it anyway? Can you believe we don't have a regular water slide in this game? After all this time, that's the only water slide we have. There isn't just like a regular, because all the old games used to have pool slides. And this one is just giant shark. Giant shark. That's okay, I kind of like that about it. Feels special. Okay, we'll do it like that. The captions still aren't working, Rogue? I can see them. I can see them on my stream. Like my recording has the captions toggle, so where is it with... Huh? I don't know why that's happening, because it looks like on my end they're working. It might be one of those, like, I have to restart my PC. Because that's what happened last time, and obviously I can't really do that when I'm live. I apologize. I saw someone say they weren't working earlier, but I thought they were just going to come back on their own. I'm really surprised that they still aren't working. But last time I had to restart my computer for it to work again. And obviously, again, I can't do that when I'm streaming, so we might be stuck for this one. I'm so sorry. That is pretty annoying though. I'm gonna put this over here. It's happening with one of the VODs earlier. That's on Twitch's end. If it's the VOD that's doing it. This one, if it's actually not working from me right now, it's probably my OBS is being weird. Which is not only on Twitch's end, but... Okay. Yeah, we'll do that all the way up there. That's kind of good. No, there's no outdoor doghouse item in this game. There was one in The Sims 3, but there is not one in The Sims 4. Should I just get some little bushes right here? Might be kind of nice. Oh, Sammy, thank you for the gifted subs. I appreciate that. Let's do rocking chairs back here. And get like 2 of them, and then maybe a little table in between. Sure. Sure. Maybe I should put another doormat back there. I have a doormat up here. We could put one more here. This is a yoga mat, this little random white strip that you're seeing. All right. Yeah, I'm okay with that for now. I think I might get like a little, I'm kind of feeling like outdoor kitchen vibes for this. Is that the closest you can put it? Yeah. That would be kind of cool though, huh? We can put a plant there to hide it. Because that would help. Something tall. Tall, just to cover this up. Yeah, no, you can't really see the clipping anymore. Well, I guess it can be further forward, just like the tiniest little bit. We could do like the tiniest little edge piece right there. It's not really like super visibly clipping, so it might be okay to leave it like that. That's kind of nice. I kind of like it. Should we do pizza oven too? I think so. And we can leave that open so they can like leave their stuff on it, right? This actually isn't even centered. Maybe I should just make the pool even bigger then. Let's just commit to the pool being bigger. Why not? Let's get a really nice big pool. It's one of those where it's like, if it can't be symmetrical, like you have to commit like to it being fully asymmetrical on purpose. That's too much. Never mind, leave it. Okay, lounge chairs. Oh, maybe I'll do these ones from, oh, this is bad. I'm using another pack. But maybe I'll use the ones from Riviera Retreat. I really like how these look. And it's got there's a really pretty matching table that I want to use. See? Isn't that nice? Oh, Sammy, thank you for gifting the subs again. Happy birthday. That's so exciting. I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday. August is a fantastic time to be born. Absolutely no bias when I say that. Wonderful time to have your birthday. Okay, I like that, the little bits of furniture over there. That seems good. I can do this one in a nice plain white color. So sorry, messaging Dan back. So what do we want to do over here? Maybe some tile inside of the pool. I'm already using this. Should I? No, don't do that one. Your baby cousin celebrated his first birthday on August 14th. Are you serious? August 14th is the best time to be born. Of all the days, it's the best one. How lucky for him. My cousin just had a baby a couple days ago, which is pretty exciting too. Now I have 3 baby cousins. I want like a... Honestly, this one's not even bad for inside of the pool. Okay. That works. Let me start adding in some of the landscaping with the hydrangeas and stuff too. See, we have all these white hydrangeas inside the house, like on the shelves and stuff. So we were talking about putting white hydrangeas outside for the landscaping in the yard, because then we can pretend that they like took in cuttings of them. That was sort of the image that I had in my head though, was that they would be white. I know it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of samey, I guess, but it is kind of a cute story, thinking of them having those hydrangeas inside. So maybe we can make it work. Okay, more of these over here. I love hydrangeas so much. I think they're so beautiful. You cannot go wrong with a hydrangea. Scoot back even further. How about that? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you don't really see a lot of hydrangeas around here in Florida. I think that's probably part of why I like them so much, because they're kind of like a novelty to me, you know? They feel like really special and fancy to me because I don't really see them around. That could be all right. They're your favorite flower? That's a good choice for a favorite flower for sure. I respect that. Did I put in a wind chime? I actually didn't. That's a good idea. We should put one of those. There are a lot where you live? That makes sense. That makes sense. Where is my yoga mat gonna? Maybe I won't even use it. Maybe it's better not to have one. You've got lots of hydrangeas in Jacksonville? Really? I never see hydrangeas around here in Orlando. That's interesting. Scoot back. Okay, so they have some garden planters so they can farm outside, and then they'll have some more inside too. Maybe we put like, can we do 3 in here? Will it fit 3? Yes, technically, but barely. Come to the Midwest. They've got hydrangeas in the Midwest. They definitely do. Greenhouse Haven. We're gonna be cutting it pretty close with any furniture I try and put in here, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna do a mix of some of these little teeny tiny pots. What do you think about that? I feel like that could be kind of nice. Can I put another one up here? Yeah, that's good. Because you can put like actual plants in there. You can put a little garden hose. That seems good. All right, now just landscaping in the front then. Absolutely no pressure here, but we need some pretty plants. I might get another fence gate. We need to put also an outdoor trash can over here too. So I'll add one of those in. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of a tough space to fill in, but we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do one of these little guys in this little open area. I need a mailbox too. All right. Should we have these like kind of continue around this way and then stop? Sure, how about that? I guess this can go all the way. I don't really want it to be like everywhere though. Maybe these could stop on that side and then this can go like way back here. Don't really like that too much. Maybe once we have some more plants, it'll feel better. See, like this kind of thing is nice because we could just fill it in with loads of bushes back there. Like even putting 3 of them down, because that helps take up all the room. I know the gallery photo is gonna have this light straight in the middle of it, which is gonna be really annoying, but oh well. Oh well. Hydrangeas. Hydrangeas. They've got trash in the back, Merlin, so they don't need any trash up here. Hydrangeas. It's your first live! Oh, I'm glad you can make it to the stream today. That's so fun. I think that's one of the beauties of me streaming at like kind of a random time sometimes like this. I'm not usually live at this time of day, so you can catch some more people that are free around this time that maybe aren't usually around when I'm normally streaming. So that is a win in my book. That's so typical Simsie landscaping right there. I like that. No, the Bell townhouses are on a 40 by 30 lot, unlike the downtown part of Brindleton Bay. This one is across the street from Brent and Brant. This is like the neighborhood where the vet's office is. Okay. Maybe I'll put a bird bath up here. That could be pretty. Some down this way. Your broccoli gens in this neighborhood? That's fun. I really like Brindleton Bay. It's so nice. You around here and there. God, there's so much terrain paint. It's like everywhere. Did I get this part? Yeah, I did. Just the trees now. Okay. Oh, and the wind chimes that we talked about. We said we were gonna add them and then I didn't. Let's get a pretty little one right here. Cute. And then I said I wanted a bird bath. Or we could also do a bird feeder. I guess we're already using the backyard stuff pack, so we could put a bird feeder instead. That could be nice. Yeah, I've got a base game version of Very Veggie. It's on the same link. There's a base game tab to it if you want to use the base game version instead. When you go to Brindleton Bay, it's always raining. Yeah, it does that around here. I think it's done. Wait, was there anything else that I was gonna add? I don't know. What do you think? Did I say something and then forget? Shark pond. I think the shark pond's too big. Dang it. That's all right though. Well, let's look around. We'll do a little tour in case we missed anything, and then we can put it on the gallery. Oh, Jen, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much for doing that. So when you first come in, we've got like this little entryway right here. You walk in, we've got a very slight setup with some of the new Mudroom kit stuff. Then there's a dining room and another table from the Mudroom kit. We've got the kitchen back here in the entry. And then off to the side, we're using more of the Mudroom kit to put like built-ins around the TV. There's like a little pantry down here too with the kitchen clutter kit. In the way back, we have an actual mudroom. It's like a big laundry room space. So they've got stuff for laundry, cat stuff, a bathroom. And then around this way through this hallway, we've got another bathroom, the primary bedroom, and an infant's room, plus like a storage room, water heater thing. Kind of realistic house in that way. Then you go upstairs again, there's a teeny tiny hallway and a teen's room and a kid's room with bunk beds, and the kids also have this balcony, which is pretty nice. In the way back, you can go through the mudroom door to get outside. They've got an outdoor kitchen, they have lounge chairs, a dining table, a huge pool, kind of a garden and a greenhouse, and then also a big slip and slide. So, yeah, the wind chimes make sounds when you place them. There's actually a few different ones. Like I put the ceramic one, but there's also aluminum, bamboo. So they'll make different sounds depending on which one you're using, which is kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm posting the kit video today. I had to record it this morning, Ian, but I'll post it today. Now that I'm finally back. But I think that just about covers it. I'm gonna upload it in the evening because the lighting looks the best in the evening, I think. And then I don't know what to call it. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I don't know. I built a large family house using the new Grange Mudroom kit. There are 4 bedrooms, a large mudroom, a pantry, a greenhouse, and a slip and slide. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like 3 pages of packs, yeah, for sure. To be placed on, okay, Familiaris in Brindleton Bay. Hashtag lilsimsie, hashtag Brindleton Bay. Oh yeah, it's 125K, yikes. Yeah, I don't know. Family house plus mudroom. Should we do that to imply that it's because of the mudroom kit? Maybe we could try, maybe honestly that would help it be like searchable. That's so boring. But the thing is, once you start trying to give it like a fancy name, then it becomes less, I feel like it becomes less searchable, you know? Okay, now it's up. We did it. That was fun. I'm glad we got to build this together. So like I said, I'm gonna post a video where I go over all the items in the pack. Probably, honestly, I think Dan finished editing it, so I'll probably post it like as soon as I get off stream. I just wanna like skim through it a little bit. And I'll put it live. And then tomorrow, I built a different house with the kit. I'll probably post that on YouTube tomorrow. And then at some point this weekend, I'm gonna do a base game build with just the base game and the new kit too, so we can test that out as well. But anyway, this has been fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I think I'll probably wrap it up here. I usually am live for like 10 more minutes than this, but I may as well go if we're done, you know? So stream schedule, I just posted in the Discord server so you can see the full schedule in there. We're gonna play the Very Veggie Legacy tomorrow in The Sims. So we'll do that, and then on Friday and Saturday we're making the new house for my YouTube Legacy Challenge. The Bell family house that we're gonna go like live in Mount Komorebi, and it's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole thing. We're gonna do that on Friday and Saturday. So those are our plans for the next couple of days. I'm sorry that I ditched you for a few days, but Dan's cousin got married, so I was at a wedding. But we're back now, everything's fine again. So have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, everyone. And I'm gonna go see who all is live. I never end stream at like 2 p.m. This is weird for me. I don't even know who's live usually at this time. But, oh, my friend Rosanna's live, building a mansion for her mods. Oh, that actually sounds like a lot of fun. Let's go raid Rosanna. We can watch her build a mansion for her mods. That'll be kind of cool. And then I will see you over there, okay? Have a fantastic rest of your day. If you're gonna buy these kits, use code CrypticSim and code Peacemaker at checkout, because then they'll make extra money off of the kits. Those are the creator codes of these two. Where's your mansion? Oh no, the stream, it's breaking up, it's lagging, I can't answer the mod's question. That's terrible, oh no, that's too bad. Oh no, and look, the raid's happening. Guess we have to go, bye!